If you're comparing Respond.io and Wati, you're probably wondering which is better for your business. On the surface, they look the same. Shared inbox, broadcast, automation, but they're built for very different things. Wati is a WhatsApp-first tool that works for small teams with simple support flows. Respond.io is the customer conversation management platform businesses turn to when Wati starts breaking as they scale. So the real question isn't which has more features, it's whether your business is staying small or planning to scale. Because Wati works fine at low volumes, but it starts pushing back the moment you grow. Let's look at 5 areas where the big differences show up. Channels and messaging fees, AI and automation, lead management and reporting, reliability and support, and pricing. Let's start with channels because this is where the two platforms are most different. Wati supports 6 channels: WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger, SMS, web chat, and voice. Respond.io supports even more. The leading ones, WhatsApp, Instagram, and email, plus TikTok, voice calls, custom integrations, and more, are all unified in one team inbox. This breadth matters most as your business grows. Say your customers prefer email or you want to run TikTok ads. On Wati, every channel forces a choice: bolt on another tool or hold off on that channel entirely. On Respond.io, those channels are already in the inbox. A customer who WhatsApp you on Monday and sent an Instagram DM on Friday shows up as the same contact. The two platforms charge for messages differently. Wati charges Meta's per message rate plus a markup of up to 60% on top of Meta's published marketing rates. So the more you send, the more you pay. Respond.io passes Meta's rates through at cost with no markup. Instead, you pay based on monthly active contacts, the number of unique contacts you had a conversation with that month, regardless of how many messages you sent them. If you're having ongoing conversations with the same contacts, the Mac model can work out cheaper. You pay Respond.io per contact, not per message. If you have a large customer database but have limited conversations each month, Wati's per message model might cost less. Worth running your own numbers before deciding. Wati's automation covers scripted replies, FAQs, and basic routing. A solid fit for teams with straightforward support flows. However, Wati's constraints show up as your automation volume grows. Each Wati plan includes a fixed number of automation triggers per month, and when you hit the cap, automations literally stop running until you top up or your billing cycle resets. For a small team, that's a soft constraint. For a growing team running multiple flows, it's a hard one. Automation can stop running at exactly the moment volume picks up. Respond.io's workflow builder is unlimited for growth users and up. No caps, no top-ups, and works across every channel. So when campaign spikes hit, automation keeps running without stalling or revenue leaking while your team waits for a billing cycle to reset. And the workflows themselves go further than scripted replies. Qualifying leads, assigning by intent, creating deals in HubSpot, escalating when needed, and following up with customer satisfaction scores, all without leaving the platform. On AI agents, Wati's native AI handles support queries, but usage is credit limited by plan. When you need a more capable AI agent with tool integrations, Wati offers Astra as a separate product starting at $99 a month, connected to Wati as an external integration. That means AI can become another cost layer and another system to manage as your needs grow. Quick update since we filmed this, Astra is now bundled into Wati's Pro plan. However, it's still an external integration, not built into the product natively. Respond.io's AI agents are built directly into the platform, no separate subscription needed. They qualify leads, book appointments, update your CRM, process voice notes and images, and handle voice calls 24/7, so conversations keep moving even when your team is busy or offline. And when a human steps in, the AI hands off with full context intact so your team can pick up immediately instead of wasting time piecing the conversations together. On lead tracking, Wati can tell you a conversation came from an ad, but not which specific one, meaning the tools that help you manage a growing pipeline, lifecycle tracking, exact ad source visibility, live behind Wati's most expensive business plan. On Respond.io, they're available on every plan from the start. Lifecycle tracks every contact by pipeline stage, visible in both the inbox and the dashboard. Ad source attribution shows the exact ad a lead clicked so you can send the right follow-up and track what works. When message volumes spike, peak sales period, big broadcast, Wati has been reported to slow down. That's the architecture showing true. A tool designed for steady, low-volume traffic can strain under sudden load. Respond.io is built to handle high message volumes while maintaining a reliable 99.999% uptime. On support, Wati's onboarding is included on annual plans. On monthly plans, it's a paid add-on. Live chat support unlocks on higher tiers, while lower tiers only receive email and bot support. Respond.io gives you 24/5 live chat support, 24/7 AI support on weekends, and scheduled expert support calls on every plan. On-platform onboarding is available on all plans. There's also an add-on for a dedicated 30 days onboarding program. Let's now take a look at both Respond.io's and Wati's most popular packages. Respond.io's growth plan is priced at $199 a month and gives you 10 users and unlimited automation workflows. Wati's Pro plan is slightly cheaper at $149 per month, but gives you 5 users and 2,000 automation triggers a month. Once that limit hits, automations stop running until you top up or your billing cycle resets. The difference becomes clearer as your business scales. Wati's pricing structure adds friction as usage grows, while Respond.io is built to support higher volume teams with more users and unlimited workflows included. On extra users, if you need more than the included seats, Respond.io charges $20 per user, Wati charges $39. Respond.io's AI agents are built into the growth plan. Wati's Pro plan includes 500 AI Copilot credits for in-platform writing assistance. For a more capable AI agent with full tool integrations, Wati's Astra is a separate product connected to Wati as an external integration. Respond.io passes Meta's rates through at cost, while Wati adds a significant markup of up to 60% above Meta's published marketing rates and up to 80% on utility and authentication rates. Respond.io and Wati integrate with HubSpot, while Salesforce is available for both on higher plans. Both platforms offer unlimited broadcasts, but Respond.io supports broadcasts across WhatsApp, Messenger, Telegram, Viber, Line, and more, while Wati's broadcasts are WhatsApp only. And finally, in terms of support, as mentioned before, Respond.io offers 24/5 live and 24/7 AI support, while Wati offers 24/7 email and chat support. Now, time to focus on what actual users say about both platforms. Both platforms are relatively well rated. Respond.io sits at 4.8 out of 5 on G2, Wati at 4.6. But the patterns in the reviews tell a more specific story. Respond.io users tend to talk about how easy it is to get the whole team on board, how the multi-channel setup actually works the way you'd expect, and how automation saves them real time. The pushback is mostly on price. Some reviewers feel it's on the higher end, though most agree that once they're set up, the value is there. Wati users appreciate how quick it is to get started on WhatsApp. Where things get tricky is when teams try to scale. Automation caps, chatbots breaking mid-flow, and an AI agent that can't connect to external tools like a CRM. Getting a more capable AI experience means adding Astra on top of an existing subscription. Slow support responses are another theme that comes up consistently. So let's recap the full picture. Respond.io supports 12 or more channels, Wati supports 6. AI agents are built into Respond.io from Growth Plan. On Wati, that's a separate Astra subscription. Lifecycle tracking is available on every Respond.io plan. On Wati, it's on the business plan only. Integrations with HubSpot are offered on both platforms' Growth and Pro plan respectively. Respond.io holds 99.999% uptime with 24/5 expert support on every plan. On WhatsApp fees, Respond.io passes Meta's rates through at cost. Wati charges up to 60% above Meta's published marketing rates and up to 80% for utility and authentication rates. And on G2, Respond.io rates 4.8, Wati 4.6. So, how do you make a decision? Wati is a solid starting point if you're a small team running mainly on WhatsApp. Your support flows are simple, and growth isn't the immediate priority, it gets the job done. The setup is quick, the learning curve is low, and for that scope, it works. Respond.io is where you go when you're ready to grow. If you're running conversations across more than just WhatsApp, have a sales team working alongside support, need AI that connects your channels to your CRM and your whole business process, Respond.io is built for that. The honest framing is this: Wati can work with you for now, Respond.io scales with you. That's Respond.io versus Wati. Though same on the surface, they're built for very different stages of growth. Drop questions in the comments and we'll cover them in a future video. Like and subscribe for more on business messaging and automation.